Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus, April the 8th through to the 14th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for joining me. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We'll get right to the cards. Now, we have so much happening. This is probably the most magical week of the year, or at least one of the highest ranked. I can't believe there's many more that are going to be as this extraordinary. But, I mean, we start the week with the solar eclipse in Aries. We have, as far as transits is concerned, Sun conjunct Chiron, Mars conjunct Saturn, Sun conjunct Mercury. We also have Jupiter and Uranus, who are considered conjunct in the sky because they're only a couple of degrees apart, but it'll be another 10 days before they actually meet together. So it's all wonderful. Let's go to the cards. See what they have to tell you. Okay, underlying energy for this week is, look at this, the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords is one that we have to really understand what we want to take forward with us, what we want to leave in the past. Okay, we walk by two swords that are standing upright. They would have been easy pickings, but yet we take the time to walk past those two and bend down and juggle the other ones while we try and pick up this one sword that is important on our path. The other two, not so much. So even though it was easy enough to take them with us, we decided not to take them because we don't need the extras. We don't need the burdens. We don't need the extra responsibilities, the obligations, whatever that might be, whatever those swords represent for you in your life. Also, it's a time when we are going towards great happiness. There's a fair that we're going to in the background. So it is a time to go towards happiness, joy, celebration. It's also a time when we have to watch who we share our dreams, our goals, our desires with. For people may use it against us, tear us down in some way, using our words, paraphrasing our words, making us look like the joke so they look superior. So just be careful of those kinds of people in your life. Somebody trying to cause you ill will, somebody trying to tear you down, take away your integrity for some reason. We have to be on the lookout for things like that. Our first card is the Ten of Wands. Everybody's getting the Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh. Now, here we are. We're going forward and we are determined. We are determined and we are strong. We are going, if you can see here, right there, that little peak back there, that is a castle that we were walking to, very far off in the distance. So we know that our vision needs to be placed on the end goal, our best life ever, happily ever after kind of energy. And we are determined to get there, but we are struggling. Every step is so hard to take. So we need to stop. We need to just stop for a minute, take that bag off of our back, lay it down on the ground, and take a look at the wands that we've been carrying around. Now, some of them have great growth potential, right? But some of them are deadwood. And we need to decide what is deadwood in our life and leave it in the rearview mirror. We have the Tower card. Awakenings. The Tower card is where you see where the limitation is, why you couldn't go forward in the way you want, what was holding you back, what was preventing you from going forward in the way you wanted. We break through the glass ceiling. We understand what limitations were holding us back. Maybe we put them there. Maybe we allowed somebody else to put them there. But in one way or another, it was a limitation or an obstacle, and we're being encouraged to break through that glass, to go into the unknown, to take a risk on ourselves, to believe in ourselves. We have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, we have the energy. We want to go fast forward. We hold up that sword. We yell charge. We see the possibilities. We understand the possibilities that lay in wait for us. Okay, work and career. We have the Devil. So what's working, what isn't working? If you have your own business, this is the time when you are going to look at what is working in your business, what isn't working in your business, and looking at where you can expand, where you can diversify, And you're also going to look at what does not work. Once again, it's what does not work. There's a two-pronged approach in every single one of these cards, it seems. To, yes, we're looking towards our future goals, but now what is holding us up? What is preventing us? So through meditation, through prayer, through talking to a trusted friend, we start to understand where those limitations lie. What is blocking us? What is the obstacle in the way? What is the tripwire? What is the fear? What is the anxiety? We are going to let that fall away. We are going to let it fall into the fires. We are going to allow it to burn to ash, and we arise as the phoenix rising out of the ashes. A new beginning, a new start, a new birth, a rebirth of who we are and where we're going. We have the Five of Cups. Sometimes we're hesitant on going forward because of the things that didn't work in the past. We judge our tomorrows based on our failures of yesterday, of what we didn't do right, of what we, where we should have or could have or might have and we didn't. And we hold some kind of regret, some kind of shame, some kind of feeling of failure. And this is the time to drop that robe of safety and security and holding back and not stepping out of your boundaries for fear of crashing and burning, so to speak. We have to realize that there is, even though we're looking right now at these cups that we thought were filled with great abundance, and they have fell away, they've fallen over, they've been failures or missteps, that there's two cups waiting to be filled. That there is more than enough energy around us to fulfill us in new beginnings, new starts. We just have to be trusting enough to look for it, to step into it. And we have the Five of Swords, healthy ego. Some people criticize us. Some people criticize us because they're just negative people. And those kinds of people we just need to leave in the outskirts. There's other people also giving us some kind of criticism, but this criticism is positive. This criticism tells us of where we are not looking and we need to look, or what is possible to do. Or maybe they've already walked the path, and that's really the people you need to talk to, is the people that have already walked the path to where you are going. And listening to their stories of what went wrong and where they kind of dropped the ball and what they had to do in order to get back on track. And these kinds of things will help you navigate you towards a straight path, one of knowledge, one of wisdom, missing those obstacles because you've been pre-warned about them. Committed romantic relationships being swept off your feet, situations or topic that make your heart flutter. So this could be a heart's desire. Something that you've always wanted to do or step into, something that you've always loved. Some kind of hope, some kind of goal. Knowing that within that goal, within that hope is also this feeling of freedom, liberation, accomplishment, success. Let's see here. This guy. We've got stay determined to move forward, be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. So be aware of any kind of opportunity. I mean, there could be something coming at you that you weren't even expecting. Now, it could be along the same lines of what you are already doing, what you're already wishing to bring in, or it could be something completely different. So don't make sure you are saying no to the things you want to say no to and yes to the things you want to say yes to. Don't just push it away because, well, I don't have time for that, or it doesn't sound feasible, and so you drop it right away. Give it some time to process it. What could it do for you? I think something could come, with this card, stay determined and move forward. be prepared for any possibility tells me that something will come out of the blue, and it'll kind of almost rock your boat. It'll shock you. It'll make you wonder, could this be true? It, we're in work and career here, and there's something that just might, somebody from long ago might show up and say, you worked for me once and I really loved what you did, and I'm opening this business and I need somebody in charge of it all, and I want you. Or I know you've already have this flair for doing this, and now I need somebody to do this, and I thought of you first. Would you be open to it? It's something that just comes out of the blue and awakens you. It could be the boss coming up to you and saying, "Listen, there's a spot opening at corporate office, and I put your name forward because I just think you'd be great at it." It's that kind of energy that is coming up for you. We'll get one more card here. Let's go down here. And we have everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. So once again, like the what card was it now? The Five of Cups. Got two fives on the board. So busy, busy, busy. You're gonna have busy energy this week. Absolutely. So, but like the Five of Cups, okay, releasing regret, not letting it be the reason why you can't go forward, why you feel that you should not go forward, why you feel that that would be a disastrous path for you, even though it calls to you. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Maybe there was some kind of learning curve you had to go through, but don't don't look at your yesterdays and compare your yesterdays to what you can do tomorrow. If anything yesterday's did for you was to teach you, to hone your skills, to make you a wiser person full of wisdom, and now the opportunity comes into your life. Now you're ready for it. Okay, let's go to relationships. We got the Eight of Wands. If you're single, I would seriously stay in the dating field. This tells me that there's going to be many suitors coming your way. Okay, open up the possibilities to what kind of person you want to come into your life. Now, if you are in a relationship, I would think this is more of a doing kind of energy. All the things that you need to step into, explore as a couple, grow as a couple, within the opportunities, within what you can do together to grow that relationship deeper, to grow that relationship stronger. We have the Nine of Cups. Once again, this is, the wishes. What do you wish for in your relationships? What do you hope to bring into your relationships? What do you want that relationship to look like? What are some of the possibilities of things that you can do in order to start this into being? Okay, you may come up with some very new and wondrous ways of going forward together as a couple. Some wishes coming to fruition. Some hopes and dreams coming alive within the relationship. A new spark within the relationship. Joy within the relationship. Good tidings within the relationship. And we have the Six of Pentacles, making sure that our relationships are balanced. That it's a win-win situation. That they are supportive. They are loving. They are full of empathy and compassion for you. They do hold you up. They do stand behind you with a strength. They do love you. They're there for you when you need them to be. They're there for you sometimes when you don't need them to be. But that just, that's relationships. Okay, so this is looking at our relationships and understanding the balance that is within the relationships. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Yeah, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Put your heart on the line. Say, this is going to be our new tomorrow. This is how we're going to work together. Maybe it's a trip you're going to take. Maybe it's, that could be 1,001 things. Could be 1,001 things. But express your love. Be open about it. Okay, let's look at not working career. We did that already. Personal growth for this week. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Know that you're going into a harmonious time, a lighter energy. It is a time for seasons to change. It is a time for new chapters to be written. So if you're not journaling, I would say journal, but at least sit in quiet and imagine you're happily ever after, your best life ever. What does it look like? We have the Magician. Oh my goodness. This is having a faith and belief that what you want to come into your life will come into your life. And why? Because you are present. You are showing up every day. You are showing that you want this more than anything else in your life. And so you are designing it in your mind and you give it to the Magician. And the Magician sends it up and it comes back down as reality. Now, we do have to show up. We do have to do our due diligence. But know that they are all working on your behalf in order for you to go forward, to strengthen your path, to strengthen you for your celebration. We have the Seven of Wands. This could be a collaboration. This could be, a statement from you saying that you want certain things to evolve in your life and that you want the people that surround you to be a part of it or to support you in some way, to have your back in this. So this is a time when we will be saying some of the things that we do want to come into our existence, our world, but we are also asking for the people that surround us, the people we love the most, to be a part of that energy. And we have the Eight of Pentacles, so we are raising the bar on what we do. We are perfecting ourselves. We are striving for excellence. Maybe that's in our talents, our abilities, what we do, how we bring money in, how we bring security in, how we bring love in, how we give love. But it's being present. It's being in the moment. And it's striving for excellence. We're definitely raising the bar on who we are and who we can be. We've got enlightenment. Pursue spiritual growth. So a meditation practice, yoga practice, prayer every day. So at some point, maybe you make a little altar. Maybe it's going for a walk through the woods and feeling grounded. Feeling your strength through those walks through nature, down that shoreline perhaps. But this is tapping into your spirituality. Growing your spiritual approach to life. And in what ways do you do that now? In what ways can you do it going forward? We have letting go, learn to let go. And I was kind of getting that for you, right? It was like we need to leave something behind so we can create something new. So this card is just here really as a validation saying the more that you can start releasing throughout this week, the more you have room for the abundance that wants to come into your world. We have legends, learn from those who inspire you. Once again, I was talking about talk to somebody who's already walked the path. So maybe we're reading about somebody. Maybe we're watching a documentary about somebody. Maybe somebody's giving you the past history of a challenge that somebody has gone through and has been successful. But this is where you look for your superstars that you admire, that you want to follow in their footsteps in some way. We'll get one more here. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Yes, get ready for positive change. It's coming at you. It's coming at you at a very rapid speed this week, okay? That you can have anything that your heart desires right now. So moving forward, getting ready to move forward, to embrace the positive changes that are coming your way. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.